everybody, it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. Just a quick video today. I wanted to chat to you about store stickers. So I've just purchased, or hubby has just picked up for me, some containers that I wanted to use in my craft room. I was after some project containers, so I had a couple of projects on the go at the moment and I needed a way to store them, and I'd purchased some containers like this one. They also have a lid that goes on the top, which is on my other desk, sorry, and they have these little labels on them. They have one on the inside, and if I flip that over, they also have one on the underneath of the container. Now, I tried to get one of the stickers off one of these containers and I was left with, I don't know if you will be able to see here. See if I can tilt that up towards the light. I have quite an unsightly and quite tacky glue mess, and it took quite a bit of scraping with my fingernail to try and get that sticker off, and I'm really not happy with the residue. I want to keep papers and possibly fabrics in these, and I feel like that may end up destroying whatever is laid directly over the top. So I do need to find a way of getting that off of my container. So I did a little bit of Google research because, you know, Google has all the answers. And there were some different products that I found you could use, things like oil, vegetable oil and rubbing alcohol, different things like that. And I really didn't want to use anything on my container that is going to leave a greasy residue to start with. So the oil I kind of ruled out, because I'm like, I don't want anything that could potentially put oil onto perhaps a fabric cover or my papers if I have my papers for my journals in my container. So I ruled that out. The rubbing alcohol, I don't like the smell particularly. I could use it, but again, I'm looking for a more natural way of removing the stickers rather than using a product. And I was watching a video on YouTube where they used hot water to remove a label off of a plastic food container, and I was like, okay, so that's getting closer. But then I was like, they put the hot water inside the container and let it sit, and I was like, my container is actually has the label inside the container, so that won't work. And then I went, heat, maybe I just need heat. So I've removed one already, and I'm going to show you what I did. I'll turn this around so that the don't forget my lid sticker is the right way around for your viewing. Not that it really makes a difference. And I'm just going to use my heat gun. Now, I want to make sure that I don't have it too close to my plastic. Obviously, I don't want to melt my plastic. And I found if I heated for about a count of 10 seconds, it was pretty good. I think one of them I had to heat a little bit longer, so we'll give this a go. Do watch your ears because the heat gun can be a little bit loud. You could probably also use a hairdryer, which doesn't apply quite as strong a heat as the heat gun. So again, please be careful if you use the heat gun. Don't get too close to your plastic container because you will possibly melt it. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so let's give this a go. So just turning my heat gun on, watch your ears, turn the sound down if you need to, and we will do this for a count of 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turning the heat off, and I'm just going to see, I'm just using my fingernail to loosen the edges. I'm sorry if I'm wobbling the camera. I can kind of see that my camera is shifting around. Now, just running my nail around there, I don't know that I've heated it quite enough. So I can feel it's still a little bit resistant, so I'm going to go for another 10 seconds. So again, watch your ears, turn the sound down if you need to. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And turning that heat off. And much less resistance. And I'm just going to peel my label away. Now I'm noticing that this does have a little bit of glue residue, which it didn't last time, so perhaps I should have heated it a bit longer, but my mum taught me this trick. I'm sure it was my mum many years ago. I think it was using sticky tape. So I'm just picking up that glue residue. If my glue residue stops lifting, I would just heat it a fraction longer. And I'm pretty sure that I am done. Now, if I wipe my hand across there, I can still feel... No, I think I've just got it all. The first time I did that, I felt a little bit of tackiness on the bottom. It appears it's all gone. So I may just keep that sticker because I may be able to use that to clean up the other one that I showed you that still has the sticker residue on the bottom. So I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to do the same process. Oops, sorry about that. I'm just focusing you properly. So again, a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to see if not quite. You can see it's tearing, so I'm going to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think I might lift from this corner this time. And you can see it is just coming away beautifully. And that is my container done. And ready to use. No washing, no oil residue. That is a little bit warm there, so do be mindful when you're doing this not to overheat your container. But really all you're doing is heating the glue so it lifts away from the container. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can heat this a little. So I may do a little less than 10 seconds because I'm not actually heating over the top of the sticker. I'm heating the container itself. So maybe a count of 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to get this sticker that I've just lifted off the other container. And I'm going to see if I can use that to remove. Okay, so I haven't heated it enough. I'm going to go for a count of about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I want to lift that part off because I want to reach the glue underneath. And it's kind of working, so I may need to heat just a fraction more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've decided to heat the sticker as well, just to heat the glue that's at the back. I'm hoping that will give me a better contact. And that's working much better. So I do have paper lifted off this label, and that is why it's coming away. So I think I'm going to heat a little bit more. Watch your ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. If you don't have another sticker that you can use from a different container like I do, you could try using perhaps a piece of tape, or as I said, I've used this process with sticky tape, but I haven't actually heated the glue before trying it, and it worked with sticky tape, so sticky tape may also work. I can't obviously guarantee because I haven't tried it with a store label, but this is working really well. And there's a tiny bit of residue, but hardly anything, and that sticker residue is all gone. And I won't have any issue with popping in a journal cover or fabric or paper prints or tea stain paper or anything else into that container that has lifted that residue from the glue away. I do need to check and see if my label at the bottom is gone, and it has. So I hope this helps somebody else. Again, please be really careful if using your heat gun on a product. You may wish to test it first to make sure it's not going to discolor or overheat. Just be very, very mindful of that. But I hope this helps somebody else out there. Like I said, I really was at a loss as to what to do, and I didn't want to use oil or rubbing alcohol or anything like that on my container because of what I'm going to store in here. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick little video. It's not really a demonstration because some of it I was doing a trial and error while I was videoing, but it worked, and I'm really excited to be able to use my containers for my projects. So I look forward to seeing you all soon, everybody. Please don't forget, give me a thumbs up, like this video if you've enjoyed what you've seen, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell and select all so that you don't miss future videos, and always feel free to comment. I love to hear from you. I look forward to seeing you soon, everybody. Happy crafting, and bye for now.